Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jasmine Hodo, and today I'm going to explain to you the dangers of texting and driving. First, we're going to start off with a video. Back in April of 2016, that could have very well been me. I was driving my car and I hit another car, all due to me wanting to text and drive. It's a very dangerous game, and it's a game that people should not play with. You're playing with your life, and you're playing with other people's lives that are driving on the road as well. This information can be life-saving. It's a wake-up call for me and a wake-up call for anyone else who's been in this situation before. Today I will explain to you three reasons why texting and driving is unacceptable. It's dangerous, it's illegal, and it's a distraction. Do you consider yourself a good driver? What makes you a good driver? Me, I'm not a good driver, but experiences made me a better driver. When you're driving and you're texting and driving, it's a trifecta of distractions. You have manual distractions, you're taking your hands off the wheel. You have visual distractions, which means you're taking your eyes off the road. It takes an average of 3 seconds to cause an accident. It takes an average of 5 seconds to send a text message. So look at the time difference there. It took me 3 seconds to cause an accident, but 5 seconds to type a text message out and send it, which means in those first 3 seconds of me typing that message, everything flashed before my eyes and I could have hit someone and hurt them, which is what happened to me back in April 2016 when I ran into someone and I hurt them. There's also a cognitive distraction, which means your focus is no longer on the road. Your focus is on whatever you're texting about. It takes an average, everybody in the U.S. drives an average speed of 55 miles per hour. And those 55 miles per hour, in that time that you're using to make that text message, which is 5 seconds, you could have driven a whole football field. Because texting and driving impairs your functionality, now we're going to talk about why it's illegal. So the law is cut and dry in the state of Georgia. No texting and driving. And that's pretty much anywhere else you go. Are you a law-abiding citizen? Or do you like tickets, fines? Do you like your insurance rates to rise? It's a serious offense among tailgating others, improper lane change, and reckless driving. They're all in the same category. Texting and driving, it's a bad thing. There's consequences that come with every action you do. When it comes to texting and driving, you can have fines up to $150 in the state of Georgia. Points on your license, which eventually can lead to your license getting suspended. And every action just has a reaction. So hefty fines from getting a texting and driving ticket, can cause a burden on you and your family. Then it can also cause you to get points on your license, which can raise your insurance rates once it gets reported to your insurance. And then it could lead to your license getting suspended and possible jail time. Every action has a reaction. Ignorance is no exception to the law in the state of Georgia. Now that we've talked about the distractions and the legal matters that can come with texting and driving, now we're going to talk about how dangerous it can be. The impact that an accident has on our physical, emotional, and mental state can be traumatic. Young drivers are the most at risk. A study by the CDC showed that high school students who text and drive have a frequent problem of being less likely to wear a seatbelt, most likely to drive with a driver who is drunk, or even be a drunk driver themselves. 42% of high school students were reported in 2015 of having an issue with texting and driving. Every day, 11 young adults get behind the wheel of a car and drive, and they lose their life because they're distracted while driving. Not just texting and driving, but it could be eating and driving. It could be sending an email and driving. All kinds of things. And I have a sobering fact for you. A blood alcohol content of 0.01% increases your chance of an accident by 46%. But you're more at risk of getting in an accident by texting and driving than getting in an accident by drinking and driving. How is that for sobering facts? Distracted driving causes many preventable deaths each year. According to the CDC, a study showed in 2015 as well that 391,000 people were injured due to distracted driving, to include texting and driving. 3,477 of those people were killed in crashes caused by distracted driving, to include texting and driving. Now that we've talked about how dangerous texting and driving is, the legal matters that texting and driving can cause, and the types of distractions that come with texting and driving, now we're going to wrap it up. How serious are you about your life? Do you love your life? Do you love to live? Texting and driving is an easy way to hurt yourself, hurt others, go to jail. All kind of things come from texting and driving. So why do it? Don't text and drive. Be safe and reduce your risk of death and accidents on the road. And that is all. Thank you.